Welcome to the channel. Here, we don't just chase trends, we dissect them. We go deeper, beyond the views, beyond the clout, beyond the clickbait. Today's topic: what happens when the internet makes you famous overnight and then forgets you just as fast? We're talking about the human stories behind your favorite viral clips, because while the world was laughing, sharing, remixing, someone's entire life was changing behind the screen. Some of these viral stars turned their 15 minutes into full-blown empires. Others were left with anxiety, identity crises, or unwanted fame that followed them for years. This is more than a story about memes. It's about how modern fame is built on a razor's edge, sometimes lifting people up and sometimes crushing them. Let's begin. Chapter 1: Zoe Roth, the disaster girl who took back control. You've definitely seen her, a little girl with a devilish smile standing in front of a burning house. The photo became a viral meme, used to caption moments of chaos, destruction, and watch it all burn kind of energy. But what you might not know is, that's Zoe Roth, and she never asked for any of this. The image was taken by her father during a firefighter training event. It was never meant to be a meme, but once it hit the internet, people gave it a story of its own. Zoe became Disaster Girl, a face for chaos itself. And that's the problem. When your image becomes a punchline, you lose control of your identity. Throughout childhood and adolescence, Zoe had to live with people recognizing her face before her name. In class, at camp, even at job interviews. She once said it felt like watching someone else live your life online. But in 2021, Zoe did something powerful. She sold the original image as an NFT for nearly $500,000, finally turning the meme into something on her terms. She used the money to fund her education, she reclaimed her story, and she became more than the smirk. Zoe's journey reminds us the internet doesn't ask permission, but you can still find power in taking the narrative back. Chapter 2: Sam Griner, the baby that became hope. If you've ever shared a yes moment online, you've probably seen his face, a chubby baby with a fistful of sand and a victorious expression. That's Sam Griner, also known as Success Kid. The image was snapped by his mother during a trip to the beach. At first, it was just a cute picture. Then, the internet stepped in and turned Sam into a symbol of triumph. But here's the twist. Years later, the meme became more than symbolic. It became life-saving. When Sam's father needed a kidney transplant, his family set up a GoFundMe, and the internet responded with over $100,000 in donations, largely driven by people who recognized Sam. The meme literally helped save his dad's life. But like many viral stars, Sam had to live with an identity crafted for him before he could talk. To this day, people still call him Success Kid. Some laugh, some take photos, but for Sam, that face is just one tiny part of a very real, very human story. His parents have said they're grateful for what the meme brought, but they also chose to shield him from the spotlight after a while. Because success isn't always about being seen. Sometimes it's about being left alone. Chapter 3: Chloe Clem, Side-Eye and Self-Awareness. In 2013, a mom vlogs her family surprising their daughter with a trip to Disneyland. One sister cries with joy. The other gives a look so iconic, so instantly relatable, that it became legend. Enter Chloe Clem, the queen of the side-eye. Chloe's expression was turned into reaction memes, viral tweets, Tumblr posts, and even Halloween costumes. She was invited to shows, her face was used in marketing campaigns. At one point, her meme was circulating millions of times a day. But Chloe was only 2 years old. As she grew, the internet didn't forget, and while she found it funny at times, she also had to come to terms with a strange reality. She became famous before she could form a memory of it. People asked her to do the face, over and over again. Eventually, it stopped being fun. It felt like being stuck in a joke she didn't write. Her family sold the original photo as an NFT for around $76,000, using the proceeds to invest in Chloe's future. Now a teenager, Chloe is intelligent, artistic, and candid. She laughs at her past, but she also owns it. She says she doesn't mind the fame, so long as she gets to define what comes next. Side eyes may fade, but self-awareness, that lasts. Chapter 4. Ghyslain Raza, the first meme that broke a soul. Before memes were called memes, there was Star Wars Kid. In 2003, a 14-year-old Canadian named Ghyslain Raza filmed himself swinging a golf ball retriever like a lightsaber. It was meant to be private, but classmates found the video, uploaded it, and Ghyslain became the first unintentional viral sensation. What followed was brutal. He was mocked, cyberbullied, and parodied endlessly. TV shows used his clip without consent. Online forums dehumanized him. And all of it, every last joke, was at the expense of a kid who never wanted to be in the spotlight. Ghyslain spiraled into depression. He dropped out of school, his family took legal action, but the emotional damage was already done. Years later, Ghyslain re-emerged, not as a punchline, but as an advocate. He became a lawyer, using his experience to fight for digital privacy and mental health awareness. He's spoken openly about the trauma of unwanted fame and about how society failed to protect a child from being turned into a joke. His story is a reminder that viral fame isn't always a dream. Sometimes it's a digital scar. Chapter 5. Tay Zonde, the voice behind the meme Chocolate Rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. If you were online in the 2000s, you remember that deep voice. Tay Zonde's video was quirky, catchy, and instantly viral, but it also became a punchline. The internet loved the novelty of his voice, but they didn't really care about him. He was parodied, auto-tuned, and memed relentlessly. At first, Tay struggled to translate his fame into real-world success. Brands wanted his voice, but not his voice as an artist. Audiences wanted entertainment, but not growth. He faced what many viral creators do, pigeonholing. People knew one version of him and resisted anything more. But Tay evolved. He became a voice actor, a speaker, and a creator with depth. He embraced the meme, but refused to be limited by it. He once said, "I was viral before people knew how to monetize virality." He paved the path others now walk more easily. And while the world may have laughed first, Tay had the last word. Chapter 6. Danielle Bregoli, when virality turns into an empire. In 2016, a teenage girl appeared on Dr. Phil and told the audience, "Cash me outside, how about that?" It was supposed to be a cautionary tale about troubled youth, so the next time a clip makes you laugh, pause. Ask yourself, who's behind that moment, and what might it have cost them? This is more than just a scrollable story. It's a reality check, because in a world where virality is everything, vitality is what really matters.